All right, it's time now for Better Law, and trust me, there is a lot of road construction going on. I sit in it every morning.
Is there ever, especially at those late at night and early mornings?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So what happens if you get into an accident near a construction zone? Attorney, if I can say that, Lawyer Twilley is joining us now. Welcome, lawyer.
Hey, Scott. Hey, Kara. How are you?
We're good. We're good. All right, so 91, they moved the ramp. It's left to right. It's right to left. I don't know what's coming. The people don't know what's coming. What the heck is going on?
Yeah. Well, obviously, they opened up that new ramp. People aren't used to the new configuration. And so what I'm seeing is a lot of people changing lanes and not being careful before changing lanes and causing accidents. That's what I'm saying. And that's what we're getting calls about.
Yeah,
lots of calls about that.
You had this question. He said, I was injured when a car sideswiped me on the highway. It happened where the DOT had just switched the exit ramp from one side of the highway to the other, where we're talking about. I know the person who hit me is responsible, but what about the highway department? It seems they should have done more to notify drivers of this change, says Frank.
Well, Frank, listen, the state, it shouldn't be a surprise. The states and the cities do a lot to protect themselves, as I guess they should. There is something that I call the highway statute. That's not the technical name. It's 13-149. Most lawyers call it the highway statute. And that statute essentially says that the state or municipality cannot be held liable unless what they did was the sole proximate cause of the crash. So it really has to be the only reason the crash happened was because of something that the state or city did. And in the situation that, we've been talking about people merging lanes, you're not going to get sole proximate cause there because people are deciding to switch lanes and thus causing the accident. So they're an intervening cause, which is all, boring attorney stuff, but intervening cause is not the sole proximate cause. So out of luck. But out of luck with the state, you can still bring claims against the other person's insurance carrier. And if they don't have coverage, you can bring an underinsured or uninsured motorist claim rather against your own carrier.
Yeah, what is the case if I hit somebody and they don't have insurance?
If you hit somebody and they don't have insurance,
or if they hit me, I guess if I should have said
if you get hit by somebody that doesn't have insurance, you would want to bring an uninsured motorist claim against your own carrier. It's a coverage that you don't necessarily have to have. It's an optional coverage. It's something that you pay for, just like collision. So use it. A lot of people hesitate to use it. They're concerned that their rates are going to go up. But literally, that's what you pay, shell out extra money every month for. So when time comes, if you need to use it, by all means, use it.
You bring up a good question. I mean, people are always concerned about getting dropped or their rates going up.
I'm one of those people.
So you used to work for the insurance company. Are you okay to use your insurance or file claims?
You absolutely are okay. And actually, speaking from my own personal situation, I was involved in an accident years ago. I was considered partially at fault for it. My rates did not go up. In fact, a month or two later, my rates went down, surprisingly. So just because you bring a claim or you've been involved in a crash does not mean that your rates are automatically going to go up. Just because you bring an uninsured motorist claim against your own carrier doesn't mean your rates are going to go up because there's so many other underwriting factors that get factored into your premiums that, you could see your rates actually go down like I did. So don't worry about it. You need to bring a claim, bring a claim.
The importance of calling the police at an accident and then calling an attorney like you, it's kind of important, right?
It is. It's very important. You find that a lot of times at the scene, people are honest. And then when they've had an opportunity to step back and be concerned about their rates going up, for example, oh my gosh. So they get on the phone and they tell their insurance company an entirely different story. And so the next thing you know, if you don't have an independent third person there, like a police officer, next thing you know, you're scrambling, trying to defend yourself when in fact it was the other person's fault. So it's always a great idea to get an independent third person involved and to also contact a lawyer to protect your rights. And to protect your interests.
So let's say it's kind of minor. It's a fender bender, something like that. Do you wait for the police to come? Sometimes they can take a long time. Or is it okay to take some pictures, to maybe videotape the person saying that it's my fault? Or do you just need to say, I'm sorry, we're waiting. I know you have to be somewhere, but I have to wait. That's the advice of my attorney.
Yeah. Listen, my advice would be to wait. but I also understand that let's say it happens at rush hour and you're on your way to work and you have an important job that you need to get to. You just cannot be late. Then by all means, if that's what you need to do, take a picture, get somebody on camera, do it. But I would always recommend that you absolutely wait until law enforcement gets there.
Okay.
It's
even
the best
for minor stuff. Okay.
All right, thanks, Lori Twilley. We appreciate it. And I love the no tie look. It must be summer. Way to go.
It's a top 10 day of the year, I believe. So
That's it,
absolutely.
baby.
I
All
heard
right.
someone say that this morning.
Thanks, Laura. We appreciate it.
It's great to see you guys. Take care. Thanks for having me.
It's so funny.
And for more information to get in contact with attorney Lawyer Twilley, you can go to lalawct.com or follow him on social media. You can find him on Facebook at LALawCT or on Instagram at GetLALaw. There you go. And he answers his DMs, so you can reach him that way.